guys do in those situations and to play as a team?
Play basketball. What you gotta do? You gotta play. Simple as that.
What did you think that? How was it impactful the way that Chicago was playing that small? Like, was there something that you guys thought could have been there to counter?
You said to counter?
Yeah, just to counter how unique they were playing.
They were making tough shots. They made some shot the ball well. So we had a scheme where we had in place that we was trying to do the best of our ability. They made some big shots.
Russ, a couple games ago, you said that you didn't feel like the pace was where it should be with this group. We're just checking into where that is now and tonight. Where is that, and what can you do if you want to get it faster?
I mean, it's still not there, but the best you can do. Pace is hard when you keep taking the ball out of bounds. You can push a lot of times, but playing against a set defense is not always the ideal situation you want to be able to do. So we got to get there. We got to run the floor, kick the ball ahead, make easy reads. Told you.
BT.
Russ, when you guys go on road trips, you've been a veteran a long time in this league. How does that help to galvanize the team when you're trying to get things back together again?
This creates more togetherness, cohesiveness, and finding ways to lean on each other. We know when you go on the road, you're going against your home crowd, so you have no choice but to lean on each other. If you don't, you don't have a chance to win. So.
Hey, you had a lot of success attacking the paint and getting inside in the first half. What did you see in the openings there, and what do you think is sort of the key to getting more of those games where you're stringing together a lot of those baskets?
Just stay in attack mode from start to finish. Simple as that for me. Just making sure I do that regardless of what's going on and creating opportunities around the basket, either for myself or for my teammates.
Good. All right. Thank you, Rob.
Yeah.
Similar that was to ways teams have played them in the past and what you guys needed or wanted to do better?
Yeah, we haven't seen that type of double team this year. Credit Chicago for being very aggressive, trying to take him out of the game with post frontals and immediate double teams. And with a new group, we didn't adjust to it very well. When we did, we missed open threes on the backside. But we turned the ball over too much and had too many bad possessions early on, trying to get AD involved. Part of an 82-game season with a new group is, all these guys that are new to playing with Anthony, trying to figure that out and understanding how, what we want to go to when we see a defensive like that.
Frank, what do you think is most important now as you embark on this road trip, without much of a break in between? You just get tomorrow as a travel day. What do you think you got to come together around?
Yeah, we welcome the road trip. Be good for us. We've been struggling. A little bit up and down. We're fighting for consistency, and changing the environment should be good for us.
Frank, you bring up the double teams that Chicago had. Is the counter more about how you guys shot tonight from three? Yesterday you guys were hitting your threes, or is it more there needs to be more motion, needs to be more movement around AD when he hits those double teams?
Both.
Frank, I know this has been a day-to-day thing, but what's the probability that LeBron could play on Wednesday in Milwaukee? Is that on the table, or
Day to day?
Frank, the way the Bulls shot it today, obviously teams can get hot, but how much does that fall on the defensive execution of your guys on the perimeter?
A little of both. You know what I mean? I thought there was a lot of good possessions, where they made a tough shot, tough three. And then there's a lot of times we're trying to double team two super hot players. Zach's been really hot, so we're trying to take the ball out of his hands, and Lonzo gets going on the backside. We try not to double team DeRozan early because of what Zach and Lonzo look like on the backside, and he gets going in his one-on-one. So they're an extremely difficult team to guard. put a lot of pressure on you, and give them credit for shooting the heck out of the ball.
What do you know what happened when a guy loses his shoe like AD did, and what caused the second technical foul for him to be ejected? Are they
Yeah, I mean,
allowed to stop and let him do that, or they just keep playing, or how does that actually?
yeah, I think typically, the ref will wipe the ball, let the guy get his shoe on, have some common sense, quick inbounds. AD said that's BS, okay, which happens about 15 times in the NBA, every game. Okay, quick tech, ejection. I don't know what to say about that.
Played, it's early October, played minutes to get your career high. Where did you find the win? How did you keep it that high, and how did you feel physically?
I was just trying to go out there and play hard. We were down, so just trying to, keep fighting was the main thing on my mind. Just trying to, give my teammates a boost in any kind of way.
With how aggressive Chicago was with AD and just small and swarming, what do you guys have to do better as a team to either get him going or complement what he's trying to do better?
Just figure out a way to, kind of use their defense against them. Try to use their, like scrappy, kind of, swarming defense against them and trying to just make them pay. I feel like, just it's something that we got to look over again and, just try and get better from it.
Talon, what do you put your finger on when it comes to the Chicago Bulls perimeter shooting tonight? They had it going from the outside.
With the shooters that they got, with Lonzo being an improved shooter, just seeing what he did, he went 7 for 10 from three. So, they get him up too, at a high volume, and they were hitting tonight. So, when the team's hitting like that, you got to try to do whatever you can just to stop them. They were just falling for them tonight.
Talon, you always knew you were going to be slated for a bigger role this year. I know you guys are hoping that LeBron is back this week or soon, but are you getting a sense for just how much more that you personally have to do on the court without LeBron in a game like this?
Well, coming out especially with him out, you always know that you got to play hard and kind of make up slack for, with a big, piece of our team being out. So just any way we can to try to, make up for him being out. We just all got to, bring our games up to another level. So that's just it.
Hi, over here. Long trip coming up here, pretty tough trip it looks like. Can this be a chance for you guys to bond, to kind of, get together on the road?
Oh, yeah, the road is definitely a place for us where we're going to, our bonding has to, come together. And, just the whole team camaraderie just has to, gel a little bit more on the road. And, we're going to be just with each other. So you have no other, choice but to, kind of get that chemistry up. So we're just going to try to, get better from here, get better every day.
Talon, what was the matchup with Alex like for you? Was that weird at all at first, and was it kind of fun along the way too?
It's fun. It was fun outside the fact that we lost, but always going against your former teammate is great. AC is a great player, and he brings a lot to the table, and I'm just happy for him to get what he deserves, and that's all I really can say.
Something together that would